Hello everyone, welcome back. Mark here, coming to you from the Good Manager's Guide, as always unscripted and keeping it real. Now in this session, I'm going to keep it really real. The reason for that is I've seen it happen 100,000 times, right? Okay, a little bit exaggerated, but I've seen it happen a lot. And it happened to me, the manager being at the center of their team and people coming in at you, giving you information about your team members. Now, let me draw something out for you to help you out. I'm going to get rid of Jimmy here. I'm going to draw you as the manager at the center. I can do this. All right, Jimmy's gone. You're at the center of your little world. So you're right here. This is your world. In inbound, you're going to have partners telling you things, okay? Suppliers telling you things. Hey, your team member said this, your team member said that, okay? So I said suppliers. You're also going to have managers, senior, okay, to you. Managers in other departments that are your peers. You know, managers telling you, hey, your team member did something good, your team member did something excellent, your team member went the extra mile, your team member didn't quite meet the mark. You have all this information coming in, okay? And you have got to figure out why and how. So you've got colleagues, right? So why is this coming in? Let's look at that real quick. Why is it coming in? Is there bias? Is somebody telling me that somebody in my team is doing something really well? So I've got a peer telling me that a team member of mine is doing excellent, going above and beyond. But you've got 3 or 4 of their colleagues telling you right here. So we're talking about like a peer. And you've got colleagues telling you the opposite. 3 or 4 colleagues saying, no, that person hasn't done that great. You've got to figure that out and you've got to be critical with it. Weigh it up, measure it out, right? And say to yourself, is there bias? Is this peer right here try and get their friend, okay, a promotion, right, a pay rise, kind of thing. Now, it's not easy to do, but what this is known as is the 360-degree feedback model. And that is why we say right here, not all feedback is created equal. Now, the way to get a clear understanding of feedback is you've got to engage with your team members. You've got to have one-to-ones. You've got to have constructive one-to-ones, not just going in and talk about the weather or your sister-in-law and how much she gets on your nerves, or your brother-in-law and how much he gets on your nerves, and those kind of things, family issues. Okay, you want to be keeping it constructive, and I will give you, okay, a way to do that in another snippet. But for now, understand, and this can really hit you hard, especially if you're new to management. You've got all this information coming in at you, okay, about these people in your team, and you being told they're doing great, they're doing bad, or anywhere in between. Now we looked at what. Now let's think about the how. How is it coming in? What's going to come in verbally? It's going to come in via email. It's going to come in meetings. Okay, it's your job to take note. I will show you how to make notes and to collect that very quickly and efficiently. But for now, you've got to take note and understand where it's coming from, the source of truth, who and why. And you're looking at the what and the how. So you've got to try it and separate the facts from opinions. You want to filter out the bias and the noise, okay? And in your one-to-ones, use this information that's coming in to develop your team. So you want to put a positive spin on this situation for yourself, not get overwhelmed, not feel like you're choking, not feel like you're suffocating or drowning in information. Find a way to filter it out, put the noise to one side, be critical with that. Use the bias on the other side, be critical with that. Move forward, okay, and engage with your team members. If you want to learn how to engage with your team members in efficient and effective one-to-one, stay tuned. There'll be more being released, but for now, I hope this helps you out, especially if you're new to management. Equally, if you've been in management a little while, you feel like you're drowning, recognize that this right here is known as the 360 degree feedback model. And I go more into detail in that in our level 1 course at the Good Manager's Guide. Come to our e-learning hub. I'll go into greater detail, but for now, hopefully you can take that away. It'll help you out. I hope it's been of value for you. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Here's to making it happen for the managers of today and the leaders come through ranks tomorrow.